We've had a query about the use of the array command, and a user has acquired some paving slabs that are 360 by 180, and she wants to array those around a circle to form, in a sense, a set of header pavers, and the array command can do that very easily. There are a lot of options with it. Let's just move down here where we have a clear area to use. What I've done is made a block of the paving slab that we're going to use, and I've made its base point the center there and put it at the quadrant of a circle. And we want to use a polar array and spin that paver around to make the header row. So I'll go to modify and we'll find the array command. Here it is, and it looks a little complex. Move away from rectangular to polar. First select the object, which is that paving brick, which was already selected. For a center point, just pick a center point. We need to put some little icons in there. Pick the center point. I'm going to use O-snap to the center of the circle there, and I think it's a lot easier just to say angle to fill an angle between the items. I'll take a stab when looking at that. You could calculate this from the circumference, but let's type 60. We're going to fill 360 because we can easily remove any extraneous ones, and we'll go OK. And the paving bricks go in. And you see they're a little too widely spaced. We'd remove these in the entrance to this adult entertaining area. So we can just use the undo option here, just go around, or use the window and erase option. Either would work. And so I think it's a lot easier just to take a stab at it, right click, run the array command again. Total number of items, we tried 60, let's go to 75 and select the object again, enter. We can use the same center point and OK it, and there we're getting much closer to what we want. And because I'm running on a temp layer, I could very easily select all those paving bricks and just rotate them, but the gap between the first and last is still a little bit big, so let me just erase them and we'll run it again. So we'll use the window option to select those, and may seem a little tedious to you, but it's a lot easier and neater than trying to position these by hand. And we'll delete those. So let's array again. We chose 75, so let's push that up to say 83, angle of 360, and pick our center point again. And maybe we do have to pick it again. You won't get the OK until everything is satisfied, so we're going to 83 elements around there, and we're very, very nearly there, aren't we? And in our example up here, we used 86, so all we need to do is remove those there, and there's our finished header. We still have to do a cut and put one in there and another one over here. So I hope that helps a little in using the array command to perform a function such as this. I do have a point in the center of the paving brick wall, and I can go format, point styles, and change from pixel to none, and those points disappear. So 2 cuts, and now your construction team can build that job with a degree of confidence. If you select all of the paving bricks like so, and come over here and look at the block reference, you can see we've got 81 of those paving bricks in that area. So it's a quick way to get a quantity. We also have a mechanism for writing out the number of blocks of a particular type. Well, if you wanted to be really fussy, you could take that last paving brick, that overlapping line which needs to be cut. You could select the polyline there and move the vertices of the polyline into an appropriate place. And then you could select it and mirror. We need to find a midpoint somewhere here and down there, and right click with a copy, and there's our cut paver or slab on either side of what will be the entrance. We could then remove that outer circle, and there's the entrance to what will become quite a useful block if we're going to have a circular sort of entertaining spot in a garden. Would make this into a block.